What's up, you big set of minges? Welcome back to the Merzer channel. Today we're opening a PSA graded card that I sent off. It's just arrived. It's just a single card, so I'm going to bulk out the video with showing you guys my personal collection of graded cards and what I think of each one and why they're good and why they're not and whatever. So anyway, before we start, I'd like to say a massive thank you to everyone who's subscribed recently and liking the videos, commenting. It always helps. Thank you so much for your continued support. It's been more than I expected. I think this is going to come out in April. I'm currently filming it in March. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update of where I am as well with just everything in general. So whilst I'm opening this, we'll probably open this and then I'll start talking about why I wanted to make this video, particularly as a bit more of an update onto the situation that I'm in. So without further ado, let's get this opened. So here we have it, guys. Just a single card that I sent off. This card was graded by a great company called the Subcenter. You can find them on thesubcenter.com, I think it is, or .co.uk. If you live in the UK, I really highly recommend getting your graded cards done by these, because they send them off to PSA and you pay considerably less than what you would do if you sent it straight to PSA. If you sent it straight to PSA, you're looking at £60+ for each card, whereas these are more affordable. This card is different because it has been autographed. No, been signed, so it has an autograph on it. I've taken off all this rubbish. I've also opened it to make sure there isn't anything in there that gives away my name or location or anything like that. So without further ado, let's open her up. There you go, there's the Subcenters stuff there. So let's get this opened and we will have a look at the grading. Obviously it's got two grades because of the fact that it's gone off to get signed as well. So there you go, there's the Subcenter. Highly recommend them. Subsafe.uk. Oh no, that's the thing. That's their information. Check them out. Great company. Really recommend them. So let me just take. Right, so it is on this side. So I'm not going to tell you what the card is until we flip it over. Oh, there we go. So what we've got there is the Pikachu 151. And it is graded by Veronica Taylor, who is the voice actor of Ash, and it's a very clean signature. I know she takes a lot of care with all the cards that she grades, so that's great to see. As far as the card, I have realised that there is a little bit of centering issue here, so I might knock it down. As you can see, the borders are a little bit different. So first off, let's pull this away, see what we got grade. Naming 8. Not the best, really. Don't know what's really been pushed back on for that. I'd have thought it would have been more like a 9. The back of the card looks fine. Right, okay. Yeah, I see a little problem. Right, okay. I'll show you guys in a second. An autograph 10. So there we go. The Veronica Ash Taylor signature comes back as a near mint 8, autograph 10, lovely. I have a look at the back and there is a reason why it probably is an 8 rather than it being a 9. I think with the borders here, like this border is like to the eye significantly smaller, just significantly enough. But this is a really good card anyway from the 151 set, and it's one that I think I packed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I packed this. So the reason why is, I don't know if you can really tell because I'm looking for it at the minute. Yeah, I can see it. It's just there. There's like a little nick. You might not be able to see it properly. There. Just caught it. Just here. And it looks like it's been, like someone's put a nail into it, almost like just a little mark. But nonetheless, this is brilliant. I really like this card. I'm really glad that it came back an autograph 10. It looks brilliant. I'm overall, really happy with this. Thank you to the Sub Centre and to Gareth, who got it signed for us. I sent this off in November. The lead times on PSA at the minute are a lot better with the Sub Centre, so I do recommend you go and check them out. There you go, Veronica Taylor. Beautiful. So, with that being said, this is the PSA one. We're not going to start with PSA today. We're going to start with like different ones that I've accumulated. I want to talk about them and also where the channel is. So, yeah, class. Anyway, into the nitty and gritty. So, with videos going forward, I'm going to be releasing the Bander episode. You've probably already seen it at this point, along with March's Got Pack 'em All. So yeah, thank you for the spot on them. I suppose I don't know yet. Those will be coming out even March, April time. I think the March episode is going to get pushed into April a little bit. I forgot to pack them all, but that's fine because I'll make another episode. That's not a problem for April. Anyway, when it comes to the forwardness of the channel, I'm going to be making more inexpensive videos, not like the Shining Treasures and videos like that, because basically I'm unemployed now. Long story, but I'm going to still be doing Got Pack 'em All, but the price of what I'm going to be spending on each episode is going to be less than what it is currently. Obviously in the last episode I think I spent like £90 on a booster box, which helped the Bander, but didn't really do much either. So I'm going to be looking at getting like maybe a couple of packs and just doing like that from now on. Smaller episodes, but better, I think. I think it's going to be better. So I'm going to be moving my my price on that. And also with videos, I'm going to be looking at doing maybe try and do one a month. Even if it's just this where I'm just talking and we're just having a look at something that I've got. I'm more than happy to like show off like cards that I've collected, even though they're not very good. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing a long form video, and maybe doing a couple of them throughout the year. So that's gonna be, I don't know, I'm just writing the script up for it now. But keep your eye on that one. That one's gonna be quite good. Anyway, we're getting away from the reason why we're here. Graded cards. So this is a CGC sample card that they give out at like conventions to people, to be like, oh yeah, this, you know, if you send off your card, this is how it's going to come back. And I really like this just because it's unique. There's not, for me, you don't see it. Like, I think it's really cool. So that's why I got this card. Obviously, I bought this card. There is a majority of the PSAs are bought. Everything's mainly bought. If I have sent it off, I will tell you that I've sent it off and like whatnot. This one, I think this one cost me about £10, but I just like the idea of it. It's different, it's unique in a way. So yeah, I like the sample card part of that. Now for the next card, which is a Beckett's card. This is another one that I bought, and this is the trio of beds, I suppose, which is a 9.5 Beckett card. Yeah, lovely card again. Got 9.5. It was mainly missing out on the centering, or you know, it would have been up there. So with Beckett, I really like the fact that they do their own like black label as well. If you get a 10, love that. I think that's really cool. And they just big ball it as well, you know what I mean? The world's most trusted source in collecting. Fuck yeah. And what are you going to say to it? I think they're mainly more for like sports cards in America, which, cool. Fair enough, I used to collect match attacks and stuff like that when I was younger, so it makes sense. So I really like the Beckett's cards. I think it's just plain, simple, to the point, really nice. For CGC, obviously this is the only CGC card I've got. I like it. I just think it's weird. Like whenever I look at like these two, For some reason, it just screams pawn shop. Don't know why. I have no idea, but for me, it just does. I think it's like almost like it's like Las Vegas. Do you know what I mean? Kind of esque thing. But regardless, those two are there. We're gonna move on to I believe the UK based. It's a UK based company called Get Graded. Once again, I bought these. I don't know how much the Beckett's card was. I think it was about £40. Back when I started to collect graded cards, I was buying them a lot more than what I was selling. Sending off. I've sent off like 4 cards, including this Pikachu. So it is the majority of my collection is pawn. So it is what it is. I am going to be getting more into the actual sending off, which obviously, as I've told you before, you know, I've got a stack of cards that, let me just let this out. You know, with like the Unagabas and stuff like that. This one ain't mine, this is one of my friends. We went through this in a different video. I'll link that video in the description, along with Got Pack 'em All playlist. But due to unemployment, those aren't going to get sent off for a while. Anyway, and they're all going to go to PSA. Back to this. Get Graded. Yeah, there are UK-based companies, .co.uk there, as you can see. This one, I don't believe I paid too much for it. It was a Mr. Cedra. Excellent 7. I feel like if I took this out of this, sent it to PSA, it might actually come back better, because it's not, I mean, there's not much going on to suggest. There's a little bit of whiting down here in the corners, but other than that, it's quite a solid card. It's quite nice. Yeah, Get Graded. We'll go on to the next one, and I'll talk to you why I like. My pros and cons basically Get Graded. So this is obviously a Japanese card. Get Graded, and there you go. So it's a pristine 10 Get Graded Charizard. I'm VMAX Climax Japanese. So Get Graded. I really like the way the logo, and it's on like a black background and everything like that, and everything's just like white, and it pops quite nicely. Same with this one. I don't know. I think Get Graded. No offense to them at all. You know, I really like them. I think it's great. I just don't think that they're really necessarily at the point of being able to like. That's what I'm looking for. Be on the level of like Beckett's and like PSA. And I feel like that probably should. Like, I mean, the UK based, aren't they? I feel like this is one of the better ones from like UK Get Graded. Aside from another company that we're going to be talking about in a minute, but I think that's the only cons. Like, they're just not really big enough. Like, I feel like these cards, when you get them graded, are probably more likely to be for your personal collection, right? Because I don't feel like the resale value in cards graded by Get Graded maybe that big. Maybe if you're like in America and someone puts with Get Graded, you're like, oh, I've never seen that before. It makes sense, but it's a very niche market for that kind of like aspect of it. So that's Get Graded. Next, we're going to go on to another UK-based company. One that I have actually got cards from. Let me just move these ones out of the way because they have a bit of room. Just going to move Veronica, Taylor, Ash, whatever. Over there. It's Ace Grading. Now, Ace Grading, I have used Ace Grading twice. I will talk about the pros and cons with them, and my personal experience with them, because I have actually dealt with Ace before. So, and I have a story about Ace, but it's not to say that to tear you away from Ace. I think they're a great company. Let's just get into it. So, as you can see from the back, there's these like security labels, which are just like brilliant. I think that's really good. You got the QR code, so if you scan that QR code, it actually brings up your card, which is, I think, brilliant. I think it's got a population as well. Same with PSA. Majority of the card companies do this. It's got the Ace shining thing there. So let's have a look at this one. So this is the Charizard V-Star. Near Mint 8. It's like in the battle with Mewtwo. It's from the Ultra Premium collection. It's not worth £1 million. Really nice. Obviously, you can tell what I'm probably going to say is a massive plus for companies like Ace. I think I've got another Ace graded card, but I don't think it's in this pack. So yeah, it's well, let's just talk about it. The Ace label. Ace labels are just, they're elite. I don't really know how else to say it. They are brilliant. They're really, really good. I mean, I personally prefer this one to this one, but it's each to their own. Like, I like the way that they've got an illustrator who just works on site, who just, his main job is just coming up with the label designs, especially with how many cards there are. It's a long day for bro. This is the Articuno. I really like this one. It looks like the Aurora Borealis or Northern Lights. Really nice card, this one. It's from 2016's Generations. The one thing I don't like about Ace going forward on this is that the... Oh wait, did they? I didn't think that was... I don't think... Am I... No, not really. The cards don't clip in together, and like even get graded, like the cards do clip in together. Might be because they use like maybe the same casing that PSA do, whereas Ace don't. Ace have their own casing, which I think is brilliant. It's a lot thicker than, for instance, let's have a look here. I don't know if you can really tell that. That's PSA. So it is a lot thicker. And obviously they have the advantage of the Ace labeling cards, Ace labels supporting card, which they're not really that expensive. I think they're about 150, 250 each, which, like, if you're grading a card and it's 10 to 15 quid, an extra £2.50, I mean, it makes the card pop. It just adds it so much. So with one of my cards that I bought, that I got graded, it did come back and I wasn't happy with how it was. The reason being is because when I did send off the Ace was the first company that I used for grading, and when we get to the card I will show you what I mean. I really like this one because it's got the washing line on the back. So we're into the last two. So this is the first of the two that I sent. This is the Charizard V-Star from Brilliant Stars. I think I packed this in the ETB or something, and I was talking to my friend Fighter at the time, and I was just like, oh yeah, I ain't really packed anything in the ETB, and he was like, no, it's like, I opened the last pack and I packed this one. So I had to get it sent off. I'd like to know why. It's probably borders. Yeah, alright, fair enough. So this last card is the one where I did have trouble with it. It came back and it's got the same rating, everything like that. That was changed in that sense. And this is the Mewtwo, the Golden Mewtwo. Sorry, Golden Mew from 25th Celebrations collection. Now with Ace, it came back perfect. I didn't have that many cards at that point, and I noticed that there was like a little bit of, it wasn't shit, it was like sawdust almost, just like a little tiny little bit. I could just see it and it really fucking annoyed me. Not in the sense that they missed it. I mean, mistakes happen in life. It's one of those things. And I messaged them. They're really quick to respond. They put it through as priority. Everything like that. They gave me my money back. In the sense of like my returns, I wouldn't expect them to do it for free. Come on, bro. But they rectified the mistake basically, and I think that really puts them as a great company for that. I think it was Rufus who was sorting us out at Ace. So if someone at Ace sees that, shout out to Rufus. I feel like if it was PSA, you have to go through a dealer. It's a bit harder. You can't expect them to do a load of things with it. But with Ace, it's easy because it's in England. Send it off, comes back, and it's missing the bit of debris in there. Can't complain. Perfect. So, cons for Ace is that, like Get Graded, they're not at that point yet of being on the same level as PSA, as Beckett. What do you expect? It's UK, mainly UK business at the moment. I believe they're moving out to like America and Australia, which I think they'll do quite well, especially with like the whole Ace label and stuff. This is a key aspect of it as well. You can get a normal label and it's just like a black and it has like a white thing across here, which is like makes it white. To me, doesn't look as good. This slaps. I don't think the illustrators, personal preference at the end of the day, some of the illustrations on them don't really match for me. I don't think this really is the best one that could have happened because of this. I think the illustrator could have done something different with this particular like Ace label. Like even if it was just all gold and just made it look just bang in your face, you know. For me, that personally would have worked, but people probably like this, so it is each their own. What do you guys think? Do you guys prefer like Ace labeling, or do you prefer like the normal labels that like cards come in? So like all bog standard like PSA. Let me know in the comments down below which ones you prefer. Anyway, without further ado, get into the stack that I have the most cards for. That's PSA. So we've already had a look at the Veronica Taylor, Pikachu Illustrator Rare. I am on this tonight, but overall, brilliant service as always. Got this hollow, Vivid Voltage. Let me pull this down a little bit. There we go. Vivid Voltage Zapdos. I put this at the back because it's not exactly the best card in the world. It's alright. Locks in place perfectly. Got this Radiant Eevee, which is an 8. Lovely. Lovely card. We've got the Charizard GX from the Hidden Fates tins. What was I doing? I don't know why I popped that. But, you know, it's a Sun and Moon Black Star promo. Yeah, sure, why not? Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. It's not a holo, this one. It's just a base common card, I believe. So yeah, in a PSA 9 as well, nonetheless, from 2000 Gym Heroes. I don't know, just a bit. Got the Deoxys VMAX, V-Star Universe of Japanese. I got this one quite cheap. I think it was only about £25, and for me, I just love the artwork on it. I think it's brilliant in the PSA 10. £25, I'll take that all day of the week. Right, so we've got a Japanese one next. Let's see what this Japanese one is. Oh, it's the Unagaba Jolteon. Obviously, from my previous video where I went through PSA submissions, I didn't have the Jolteon. It's because I already have it in a PSA 9. I have bought this one. I think it was only like £25, so I thought, why pay £25 for one that's potentially going to be less? It might be more, but potentially be less. But I can just get a Jolteon like that. Perfect. Next we have the Origin Form Dialga V, and you're probably thinking, well, why is this one like close to the front of the pile? Well, my friends, this is the first card I ever sent off with Subcenter to PSA. I wanted to test them out because obviously we was going to do a big run, and I wanted to see what the lead time was and everything. And yeah, it took about 3 months to come back, which honestly, I'm not bothered. It's fine. 3 months it is a long time, obviously. Like, it's taken 4 months for this graded card to come back, but it was sent in December, so the lead time is about 3 months. However, with that, it was an experiment to see how long it would take, and now they'll do it in like 15 days, business days, or 20 business days, so it's like a month. Like, yeah, like a month. So they really stepped up the sending off and stuff like that. Brilliant, really good. Really enjoy that for everyone involved who wants to get cards. And this one, obviously, if you know what the back is, you know what the front is. Bit of a different, very different one. I don't think there's been many cards that have different backs. Obviously, when it comes to, you know, we've got the original Pokemon ones, then we've got the Japanese ones, and we've got the Pocket Monster ones as well. Like the old school Japanese, whereas English has always been this kind of design. Japanese was originally a different one, I think, like Pocket Monsters or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. I've got a couple of cards from that era, but regardless, let me pop these two back on there. So yeah, quite unique with the design of it being different, and it's obviously got the energies as well, which slaps. This is of course the Ancient Mew, which was a promo for the no, it wasn't a game, it was a movie, sorry. It says there, movie, Pokemon 2000 movie. It's just an amazing card. I think it's up there with the cards that Pokemon have released. I feel like this is probably one of the top cards, in my opinion. I just feel like it is just so unique. It is brilliant. It's excellent. And thank you to Fighter who actually bought this for me. Kim Madded. So lastly, we have a card here. So I want to say if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your support. Before we get into this last card, shout out to all you guys. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, like I did say in the beginning of the video. But if I've stuck around this long, please do these things, I suppose. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever. It helps out massively. Shows that I'm trying to do something good, and it's all feedback that I take on. Alright. Lastly, last card I left. Gyarados. PSA Mint 9. Team Rocket Holo. Stupendous card. This is one of the first ones I bought, I think. And as you can tell by the Zapdos Holo, some of them went downhill, but this card in general, brilliant card. Yeah, it's one of my favourites. Really love it. So yeah, that'll do us, guys. No, it worked because I need to give my rating on PSA. I think PSA for me is probably the number one, right at the top, kind of like echelons. I think it's closely followed with Pokemon. Obviously, this just saying. With Pokemon is Beckett's. I really like Beckett's. They're very, very, very harsh. But saying that, another company that are very harsh are Ace. Ace are very, very notoriously harsh. Harsh. Fuck off. So I don't know. It is personal preference for me. I personally prefer PSA to any of them out there. Yeah, people will be like, well, you can make more money if you do a Beckett one. Yeah, but I like collecting cards. You know what I mean? So, fuck you. But yeah, guys, you can expect a long form video in the next maybe month or so. I need to do some more research into it. At the time actually filming this, it is the 20th of March, so we are still a little bit way off. I'm thinking if I can get it all sorted, all recorded and everything like that, you'll probably see it back end of April, beginning of May. So hopefully that'll soon come out, and you've got the April's episode of Got Pack 'Em All, alongside March's, which is probably coming out at that time as well. So I need to get back on track with the. Let me change this back. Get back on track with everything for Got Pack 'Em All. It is just a lengthy process. I've been working a lot. Now I'm not. I've got a bit more time to be able to do stuff like that. So, especially with like the band and stuff, putting everything in manually, it is a lot longer. But I'm not complaining about it. I think it's great. I'm really enjoying doing the series, and it's fun. It's fun. I started this channel with Apex Legends, and I moved on to Pokemon, and I'm definitely enjoying it more now. Yeah, show your support to us, guys, and I'll reward you with shit videos like I am doing now. Nah, I'm only joking. But no, thank you everyone. your support has been seen, and I really do appreciate it. Let me move this out of the way. It's just a pain in the ass. I really do appreciate everything. A little bit soppy and all that bollocks, but you know, to this point now, the channel is on 44 subscribers, which is more than I thought we would have, to say the least. I think I talked in March's episode of Got Back and All that I was like, I need to try and like see how I can boost the subscribers, but I'm happy in the sense that people are enjoying the videos and leaving good feedback, everything like that. So yeah, it's all taken on board, guys, and I will try harder to make better videos going forward, even if it is meaning investing into stuff like a better camera. I think my microphone's good. I don't think that's a problem. I do need some better cameras, but it's money at the minute, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see and just see what the future holds. You never know. But yeah, keep your eye out for that that long form video. It's going to be in different setting. It's going to be literally, I'm going to film it on there and different like that. It's going to be completely different to what you're used to with the channel. So yeah, yeah, don't really know what else to say. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like the video. If you want to subscribe and catch more episodes where I just talk shit like this, yeah, feel free. Or you can watch Got Back 'Em All, which will be, the playlist will be down in the description below. So without further ado, guys, thank you so much for all your support, and I look forward to the future of releasing more videos onto the channel. So yeah, take care of yourself, guys. Peace out, and I will catch you in a bit. Bye.